I realized how crazy that title looked. But I don't think this is gonna go where y'all think it's gonna go, right? And depression, anxiety, well, maybe anxiety, but like depression is not something that I had to deal with my whole life. Like that was never really my thing. And the last story I told y'all, like I was moving so crazy that I ain't even want to too much laugh in that one, because we're not supposed to laugh about things like that, like how messed up I was and the thoughts and how I was moving and all that. But peep, right? The day I decided to die. Alright. So Brody, at a certain point, right, you start to peep. Maybe some people's too young, but at a certain age, you start to peep that people are genuinely grimy, and that's just how we are, because that's just who we are. You feel me? We daydream and we just do a lot of foolishness. So I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't like I was ever sweet. I don't even know if I can say that. I don't even know if I ever wanted the KMS, but that's not what I was on. So what had ended up happening was, right, cool, I got a cousin. My cousin got a new crib. Feel me? Cousin got a new crib and all that. And he told me pull up to the crib. And it's a cousin that I grew up with. Like, we knew each other since, like, bro, literally grew up with each other. He was somebody that I always looked up to. Like, bro, I started biting my nails because I saw him biting his nails. And sometimes I still bite my nails to this day. I probably bit my nails today again. And I probably saw him do that like 20 years ago again. I still do it to this day. Like, he's just always been somebody that I looked up to. So the cousin invited me to his crib, right? And, right, pull up, feel me? We at the crib, we chilling. He has a pool. Now peep, right? The pool is like, it's like right here, it got a little bit, and then right over here, it just gets super deep, like instantly. Like, it gets super deep instantly. And me and the cuz, we grew up in Jamaica, so it was like, there was a couple times where you go to the beach, you go swimming, all that. I thought I was on that. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that's what I was on, cause I thought I could swim, cause I never had a problem in the water before. We've been swimming since we was kids. Boom. Bro, I'm in the pool, right? And it's me, my cousin. It's my cousins, and they got their kids. One of my cousins, that's a girl. She brought her kids. Her kids is two. There's two kids. I don't know the age, but they probably like 8, 10, 30, somewhere around there, right? So boom, I go in the pool, right? I'm chilling, and I'm gonna show you the part where I said I decided to die. Don't forget that. And it's so bro, when I think back on it, it kind of hit me in a way where it's like, Kirk, like, what is actually wrong? Like, why would you do that? So I'm in the water, and as I'm in the water, right, I start swimming, and I'm at the little part, but then I'm going out to the further part, because I'm not no baby. I'm going to the further part, but I didn't know it gets so steep so quick. It's like an instant drop jump. So as I'm over there, right, as I'm going over there, I'm swimming, and I said, hold on, this joint a little deep, like, feel me? This joint a little deep, feel me? Cuz, so I bet it's deep. I can't hold on to nothing because I'm under the joint. There's nothing for me to hold on to, but I'm gonna hold on to the water. You feel me? So I can't hold on to nothing. So I'm like, I bet. Let's just swim out. Let's just swim back to the part that's low, and then I get up. So cool, I start swimming, man, and I'm probably swimming for probably like 30 seconds, but the 30 seconds is mad long. It feels mad long to me, because mind you, I'm underwater. It's only so long you can hold your breath for, cuz. So I'm swimming, and after 30 seconds, I'm like, I bet I'm probably there now, so I'm gonna stand up. It's nothing. I didn't move. I didn't move, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's try again. Boom, swim it again. Probably I don't know how long it was. It felt like a year under that jump, bro. It literally felt like a year. So I'm swimming, and I tried to go back up. I'm like, all right, I'm there now. We've been swimming for a minute. No. I'm still, it's not funny. I'm still in the little part of it, but this joint was traumatizing, like no cap, like no troll. This joint was super traumatizing when I thought back on it, gang. And it was traumatizing for what I'm about to tell y'all. So, alright, third time now. I bet. I gotta get it this time, but I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to lose all the water and all that. I'm starting to lose the jaw and my breath and all that. You feel me? So, swimming. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get there this time. But I'm getting tired, gang. So the third time now, swim, go up. I'm still not there. Gang. And I don't know if it was the third time or the fourth time. But I'm like, all right, man. I got one more in me. Like, where the bro? Bro, I got one more. I got one more in me. I got one more effort. Gang. Yo, I think it was the third or the fourth one that I'm telling y'all about. So, I'm trying one more time. I don't get there. Bro, this feels like a year to me. I feel like I've been swimming for so long. And I'm trying so hard. I'm really, hey, legs and all that. I'm trying to really, you feel me? So, after that fourth time, and I realized I didn't get there, this part right here is the bad part, right? This is the terrible part. Because if I would have died right there again, I would have been in hell. I wasn't saved at the time. Like, I wasn't saved at the time, and it's so crazy because people are willing to die, but they don't even peep that if you die right now, gang, and you don't have the Holy Spirit, you're going to hell. So the fourth time when I realized that I didn't get there, I said, alright, I tried, it didn't work, I'm gonna just die right here. I said that, bro. I said, yo, you I ain't gonna lie, bro, who thinks that, bro? Like, I'm like, alright, cool, I tried, bro. And there's people outside, so I could have asked for help at any point. Could have just put my hands up, be like, yo, cuz, come get me, I need help, I can't get out. Because I could swim to the top, but it's just that I wasn't able to swim back to the part over there. So gang, at any point I could have just swim to the top and say, yo, I need help. So I laid there, I'm like, I was just thinking, I'm like, alright, cool, whatever, I just died. And then as I'm sinking and I decided that I'm gonna just die, I think, like, a thought popped into my head, and I know this thought came from God, because he wanted me to be able to do all this, to spread his word, to be able to talk about him, to bring glory to his name and all that. He wanted to save me. But the thought popped into my head like, yo, Kirk, there's kids here, right? There's kids here, and you're at your cousin's crib in his pool. You can't die in his pool, gang. And I said, after I realized that, I'm like, oh, you right, I can't. Like, that's crazy. That would be so traumatic for all of them. So as that thought popped into my head, I'm like, all right, but I'm just ask for help. You feel me? So I swim. I swim up to the top, and I said, help. As I'm falling down, come back up again. I'm like, hey, yo, help. Feel me? Yo, you might have a mental problem if you laughing right now. You literally might have to go check into a mental hospital if you laughing right now. Again. So I'm like, yo, help me, right? I'm saying help. And my cousin's girlfriend, I could hear her, gang, even though I'm in the midst of dying right here, right? My cousin's girlfriend is saying, is he playing? Gang. But my thing is, right? Here's my thing. Cause I've been going for so long, like, it felt like I was in there for a year. Why nobody came to check on me or nothing? Like, bro, I'm in this joint literally fighting for my life. I'm dying in this joint. So, yeah, I was checking the time because I'm about to go into the gym. So, cause after I did a couple times help, my cousin, the one I was telling you that I look up to, he jump in the water. Bro, he grabbed me and he pulled me out, bro. Like, he grabbed me, he pulled me out. Yo, the cuz literally saved me, bro. It's so crazy to think that I really laid there and said, you know what, bro? I'm gonna just die. I tried. And the part about it that's so crazy is just that I was never suicidal. So why did I just accept that? Like, I was never yo, bro. Depression, that has never, ever been my thing. I never thought about acting on nothing from suicide. I always been chilling, and peace was just something that I had, that God gave me, but like, I didn't know it was from God. I was getting my peace from weed at the time, and that's what I thought. God was just gracious enough for me to go through that, to let me go through that, and I still didn't kill me and kept me alive. So for moments like this, right? So it's wicked, bro. It's wicked that I'm sitting there and said, bro, I'ma just die. Yeah, that was the day, bro. That was the day, cuz. And if anybody, yo, at every single video, and if I forget, then I'm not gonna say every single video, but every time that I remember, I'm gonna try to do this at the end of the story. Look, if you heard me talk about the Holy Spirit, you hear me talk about God, you're curious, yo, God said, yo, those who have ears and want to hear, those who have eyes and want to see. If you don't want to get saved, this is not for you. I'm not telling you that there's going to be rules that you have to follow and things you got to do, or you got to do anything. I'm telling you that once you believe this and you receive what I'm telling you, that he will clean you up and keep you in peace through all of it. You're going to suffer, but it's a way that I can't explain, where it's like you're going to be happy in suffering. It's literally impossible for me to explain it. And you're going to be the happiest and most peaceful you've ever been in your entire life, because there's nothing like it, right? If you want to receive that, right? The day I received that, I was in the living room and I was listening to this man I respect, and he was saying, yo, like, if you want to give your life to Jesus, then say this. This is the prayer that I repeated. I believe that Jesus came and he died, right? He was crucified on the cross. He lived the perfect sinless life. He died and he rose on the third day, so that if we believe and put our faith in that, then we can receive the Holy Spirit. And if we don't have faith, we can ask for faith. That's why it says, if you want to see it. I wanted to see it, and I wanted to believe it. Even though when I heard it at the time, it was like, I don't really know if a man died and rose on the third day. But I said it, and throughout the journey, it just got confirmed more and more to me, right? If you want God in your life, confess it out loud, that Jesus Christ is Lord. He died, he rose on the third day, so you can have the Holy Spirit, and that's how you're saved. Once you get the Holy Spirit, you don't lose it. Once saved, always saved. Once Holy Spirit, always Holy Spirit. I keep trying to find the part in the Bible where he says, I am sending you an advocate who will never leave you, and the advocate is the Holy Spirit. I'm trying to find that part in the Bible, and I don't want to look it up on Google. I want to keep skimming the Bible trying to find it, so in all of this, I can learn more. I might run into something that I never thought I would run into, and that blessed me even more than what I'm trying to find. Feel me? So, yeah, that's what that is. But and it also says, I would never leave you nor condemn you. And it says again that, bro, once you believe this and you have the Holy Spirit, you already passed from life. Yo, bro, it has enough. We're not going to get into that. I'm going to be here for another hour if we get into that. Y'all have a very blessed rest of y'all day. I'm gonna see y'all, bro. Be safe.